I would wake up at 3 a.m., take my backpack, and just run to work. Get to work.
3 a.m.
Literally wake up.
It was toilet. Out the house. Morning breath and all.
I kid you not. Get to work. Luckily, I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
So I can shower at the gym.
Yeah.
Get to work, prepare the gym, take my shower, and rock and roll.
Hello, Wisdom and Wellness. Welcome to another episode of our podcast. I am sitting with someone I admire greatly. Like when I think body goals, happy goals, holistic goals, I am thinking Queenfitnass. Is it fitness or fitness?
Fitness.
Fitness.
A queen who's fit with,
With the S. She is a qualified personal trainer. Everybody wants her as a personal trainer. I know I wanted her as a personal trainer, a brand ambassador of incredible brands, including one we share together, MedShield.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm so excited.
I'm also excited. Tell me about your journey at the fitness institution, because it sounds, we want to give it a Cinderella story and say, oh, you joined the fitness place and life changed. But I can imagine there's still the conditioning of how you grow up. There's getting to the place. There's everything else still happening around your life. So you're in this place where there's an opportunity, but opportunities also need money. They also need support. How was that phase? Did you have a lot of support, or you were every day was like, okay, if I can just make it today?
Oh, you know, I love how God can curate things for you and just plug you in the right places at the right time. So prior to me starting my classes, they invited me to a fitness forum, which was in Brodekas Virgin Active. The fitness manager saw me on that day, and then he called the institute to say, who's that girl? I want her to come work here. I haven't even started fitness. I know nothing.
No training. You already have a job.
Nothing. And then they were like, this person doesn't know anything about fitness. It's like, it's fine, we'll teach her. So I started working and then studying. So at least I was able to
support yourself in the journey.
Yes, in that sense.
Sure.
Yeah, then I would study and work, study and work.
Were you working as a personal trainer, or what were you working at?
As a fitness instructor.
Oh, just, yeah.
Yes, as a fitness instructor. I worked as a fitness instructor for a long time. I worked as a fitness instructor for 3 years at Brodekas. And then when they were building Alice Lane and the William Nicol, this one, I applied here as a fitness and as a group exercise manager. I didn't get the position.
You hadn't got your qualification yet?
I had gotten my exercise science already when I applied for that. Because I wanted to move closer to home. It's quite far that side. And when they declined that, and then I applied for Alice Lane. They're like, why are you applying for Alice Lane?
Who do you think
you didn't wear makeup. I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go. If you tell me that is bougie people, it's fine.
I will be with the bougie people.
Be within. So I went for my interview, and when I walked in and I was greeting, and then the general manager was like, "That's the smile we need in our gym." I didn't have to do much. I walked in and I just greeted the manager, sat down. We had a chilled conversation, because when I walked in, it was like, "That's the smile we need at our gym." That's it.
And that's it. And that's how you...
I went to Alice Lane, and I was a fitness instructor. I gained there for a long time.
Did it feel like you not moving forward because you want to be a trainer, but you just that fitness?
So then when I was at Alice Lane, it felt like, okay, first year, fitness instructor, it's all nice. But I still wanted more, like better. It's like, I'm a fitness instructor. I think I am inspiring people in the gym. Like, it's a very closed environment. But I want to be a personal trainer now. Like, I want one-on-one.
You want more,
Then I had to go and study personal training. Now I don't have the funds to study personal training, and I didn't earn much. So what I did, I decided, you know what? Because I had to be at work at 4 a.m. to start work at 4 a.m.
So what time are you leaving home? Because you said you were far, right?
No, now I'm at Alice
now you're
Lane
closer.
because I'm in Alex. It's just like 7 minutes away, depending
Yeah.
who's driving. And I would pay a lot more money in the morning when I have to start work, right? So I decided, you know what? I need to save up so I can study personal training. Let me start running to work. And then I would wake up at 3 a.m., take my backpack, and just run to work. Get to work.
3 a.m.
Yes, leave home at 3 a.m. I remember my grandmother.
Sorry. So if you're leaving home at 3 a.m., it means you're waking up at 2:30.
No.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't shower at home.
Oh, you shower
so
at.
I would
shower
literally
at the gym.
wake up.
Toilet. And you're out the house. Morning breath and all.
I kid you not. Get to work. Luckily, I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
So I can shower at the gym.
Yeah.
Get to work, prepare the gym, take my shower, and rock and roll. Nobody
nobody
nothing
knows
happened.
anything. Like nothing happened.
But then I started telling, we have a conversation with people from the gym. I started telling them, oh, no, I'm running to... It's so interesting how you have people who are able to help you, but they will still tell you the negative part of what you're doing.
What you're doing, yeah.
It's not safe. It's not this. It's not that. I'm like, yeah, but I want to study. I want more. I want to better myself.
Yeah.
And I stopped sharing that because I realized that it was adding more fear into my running in the morning. And I did not need that.
Yeah.
So I was just do my own thing. And I started personal training. And I remember I applied at Ellis Lane. They were like, they declined. And they're like, you don't have the funds, girl. You're from Alex. That vibe, I mean, they wouldn't say it like that.
But you can.
But I could feel it's like,
the energy
okay,
behind.
I'm from Alex. They don't think I'll be able to pay the rent, which is fair enough. So
this is after you've gotten your
my personal training qualification.
You paid through just saving transport money.
Yeah.
So you're working. You're not able to go to work by car or taxi even.
No, I would take taxi because it's cheaper. I remember if I'm using private transport in the morning, that's where it's
expensive.
Yes.
But were you able to do nice things for yourself, like look the parts, get hair, or everything was saving towards this certificate qualification?
I've always been simple, hey?
Okay.
Like, as long as I have my gym outfits that are cute, I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. And I save up a little bit of what I had. And eventually I applied for personal training. I didn't get it. And then I'm like, okay, Maps. And then they offered me a position somewhere else to be a group exercise manager. I declined. I was like, no, I want to be a personal trainer at this gym.
Sure.
I mean, it's a high-end gym.
Yeah.
It's very... I'm like, I went to chill with the big boys also.
Yeah.
And then I eventually applied again. I didn't
What gave you the confidence to apply again after you've been declined? Because I mean, I think of your story and your journey and being offered a job somewhere else that's probably paying more money. It would have been easier to say, it's better than nothing. No, but you said no.
I realized it wasn't going to make me happy. That wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, I love to control my time. I don't want to be micromanaged. And I felt like being in that position would restrict me so much. Because I've started learning myself throughout the journey. Yeah. And I decided, no, I want to control my time.
Stick for what you want. Yeah.
I want to be my own boss.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And I applied again. I got the position. And I'm like, I want more. I cannot just...
I feel like you fast forward. The story is so interesting. Why do you think you got it the second time you applied? What was different? Was there anything different about you?
I saved up and I told them I'll be able to pay rent.
So you could prove yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saved up and I said to the manager, I would be able to pay the rent. And then they were like, okay.
Let's go.
Girl. You've been here for long. And I had been a fitness instructor for about 3 years in that gym. Like I knew everything about the gym. So then, hi man, I see people who are... fitness people coming to shoot at our gyms. And I'm like, something is not communicating. I should be this
I should be this person. Yeah, why am I not this person?
I can do better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you buy the magazines and you see you aspire to look like those people. And then you meet them in real life. You're like, why am I beating myself? They don't even look like themselves.
Sure.
On the magazine.
Sure.
Like, I don't want that.
Sure.
I want when I walk in, the first thing you think is
Kubonakale.
fitness. You ask me what I eat. You ask me how I work out. You tell me you're inspired. Do you want to start working out? Because I just wanted that.
Yeah.
I wanted to inspire people.
You want to look, you want to be it. Yeah.
Yes.
You want to be it.
And I'm like, okay, maybe one day be in the cover of a magazine.
Maybe.
I had so many, you know, when you're just like thinking about it. And I had so many fitness magazines. And I looked at them and I realized nobody represent me. Like, and I know there's a lot of me's that need representation.
Yeah.
And I entered a fitness competition first for Fitness magazine. I didn't get it. I understand most of the girls were bodybuilders and I was not going to do that for myself. And then God created a competition for me. I think he just created it for me.
a competition. Why do you say that?
No, because if you ask someone who was the next fit star, it's like,
Yeah.
and then the competition ran for like 3 years and then it never happened again.
Really?
Yes, it's not there anymore.
So,
It was the pinning game. And I would say he created that for me because that's when Queenfitness was born.
Yeah.
During that competition. Entered the Women's Health Fitness Star competition. I was not on social media.
Really?
No, 2017, I was not on social media.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, 2017.
2017, I was not on social media and I entered the competition. But the people who were there, they were already active on social media. So my friends, they were like, Maps, the judges need to see what you're bringing. What do you do?
Yeah.
Like, take shots of what you do.
Yeah.
And I just started taking videos of what I genuinely do. I think South Africa had not seen a woman in fitness like that.
Yeah.
Who was just enjoying it and made it look so graceful, so beautiful. Like
Fun.
I want to, and fun, and I want to do it.
Yeah,
and,
like you're not suffering through it. Like you're excited to be here.
And it's crazy things.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about normal basic exercises. I'm talking complex exercises. Things that when you do, you're like, oh.
Standing on your head and still doing crunches in the air.
And added a little bit of what I love, my dancing.
Yeah.
And that's what... And when the judges heard my story of running to Alex, and I think they were also very much inspired.
Yeah.
And I won the competition. So yeah, I became the next fit star. But remember, my goal was to be on the cover of the magazine by myself.
Yes.
There was 5 of us.
And
I realized that I haven't achieved my goal yet.
This is not enough.
I am on the cover of the magazine.
But why are we 5?
Why is it 5 of us? And I continued to do what I do, but at the back end, I still wanted to be that girl.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see myself on that cover of a magazine.
Yes.
And I want people to see me in real life and be like, you're the girl.
You're the girl, yeah.
You even look better.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
So... yeah, I stayed consistent with what I was doing. I didn't... Funny enough, that one opportunity opened a lot more doors.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there was so much.
That
yeah. And then I just stayed true to who I am. I never tried to...
change your voice.
Like I genuinely just stayed true to who I am.
When did you realize that I think I've made it, or I think, I'm successful, or when was that moment? When did it click for you? It's, I'm not where I used to be. I'm not that girl who's a burden anymore. Like, I am my own person.
Yeah, I think I felt like that the minute the honest truth is I felt like that the minute I started working.
Sure.
It was with my little money, that's when I felt like, yes, girl,
You're the girl.
you're the girl.
Yeah.
Like you just make sure that you become a better version of
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You know? I was very grateful for the little that I had because I knew I wasn't a burden to anyone. And I felt like that for me was success.
It was enough. It was success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think the definition of success is different to many people. My success, that was my success. Being able to take care of myself, that was success.
That was
for me.
success. Being able to take care of myself, that is success.
Yeah, that is success for me.